NPR and PBS stations are on the verge of losing more than $1 billion in federal funding.
Early this morning, the Senate passed the $9 billion rescission package that will slash funding and foreign aid and public broadcasting. The bill now making its way to the House.
KSEE24's Hannah Gonzalez joins us live in studio to break down the impact it'll have locally. Hey, Hannah.
Emily, combined Valley PBS and Valley Public Radio would lose over $1 million in federal funding.
Kathy's recipes over at Here and Now.
Each year, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting receives over $500 million from taxpayers. CPB is a private nonprofit that allocates funds to NPR and PBS. While the next 2 years were previously approved, the Trump administration announced plans to withhold the funding in order to reduce federal spending.
There are rural stations across the country in places like Alaska, the Deep South, the rural Midwest, where they receive a much higher share of their overall budget from CPB.
That's Joe Moore, president and general manager of KVPR. He says if the cuts go through, they would face a $200,000 deficit.
It's a small but important slice of our overall station budget. It represents about 7% of our overall funding.
If the station is unable to make up the shortfall, he says listeners will notice cuts to programs, services, and local coverage. Over at Valley PBS, President and CEO Robert Mollison, who has previously spoken with us on camera, says they will face an even greater impact. He says they will lose about 25% of their funding, which is more than $930,000.
These cuts hurt kids, education, rural news, and voices that should be heard without necessarily having to have corporate backing.
Democratic House Representative Jim Costa took to social media, outraged about the announcement.
This isn't budget reform, it's censorship, dressed up as savings.
I also reached out to Republican House Rep David Valadao, who was unable to make a comment today. Now, the House has until midnight Friday to make their decision, but by law, if the House votes against these cuts, the funds have to be spent as previously intended. Reporting live in studio, I'm Hannah Gonzalez, KSEE24, local news that matters.